doubt about it.
All right, here we come, ready to go at him. As Faille with the opening faceoff. Komets have it, sending it into the defense. Daniels up ice. Turned by Szydlowski, dumped in deep nicely on the play by Faille. Far side, it's Embach to Faille behind the net. He's still got it, looking out front, feeds to Embach. He's up top, all the way to the point. From the point, the shot, whoa, went right on by the breaking guy coming down into the zone. And that would have been Szydlowski. Look out, second man in. Nice shot, good save. And out of the net, rolling around goes the goaltender, Will. Now the Komets come to center. It's knocked down, went right to the net, and Szydlowski following his guy down in the zone. Nice hit that time as the Komet forward Frazee lays a little body on his man. Komets at their own zone. Back up it comes again into the zone. Breaking in this time, Frazee couldn't cut around the D-man who cut him off. That would have been Matt Duffy. All right, back they come again as it's Quad City at their own blue line. Making the break left, it's Darren McMillan dropping it into the Fort Wayne zone. Look out. Oh, bad pass as, by golly, that bacon was saved by Beaupré as he managed to lift the stick of the guy was going right to him for a good centering pass. But here we come to get a man up top. Look out again. Nice save again as Will is there. Komets kind of dead in the water right at the moment here. See what they're going to do about it. Came far wall, and here we come again. Good hit on the forecheck, picked up there. Lamoureux trying to make the play up the right wall, turns it back behind the net, retrieved there by Ev Haney. Haney puts it out front. They couldn't get a shot away.
Coming.
And the penalty will be, I believe, against the Fort Wayne Komets.
Slashing, it's going to be in front of the net. There's the Komets got running around a little bit. Again, the forechecking by Quad City. 3 men in deep really started to confuse them as they had to go around and move it back and forth as fast as they could. But the 3 men had him pinned in pretty good. Couple of shots on goal. They only get credit for 2, but I thought Will made a couple of good saves down there.
All right, well, that takes the call for a slash. We're shorthanded. See how their power play works. We're not sure yet, but we'll find out in a moment here. This one goes wide. Here comes Faille, dumps it out to center. Komets forecheck, breaks it up. Faille's got it. Into the zone he goes, spinning away, takes a look. All the way back, smart move. Open it up, burn the clock, keep them coming, chase them wherever you're going with them. Now they're just playing a lot of good, easy play, and they picked the puck clean off Saul.
Slap shot.
Something he wasn't expecting for sure. And here they come, half wall left side, trying to get out front. They break to the front of the net, can't find enough room in there to play it right now, but they've got a man in a good spot to deflect. If he keeps moving across the line, that would be Lee right up in front. Here they come. They score on it. Yep,
number 11, I believe, right from the side here. As they move in on a bit of a bad angle. The goaltender, Will, was screened a little bit as the shot went right up over his shoulder on the stick side. Power play goal. Quad City on the bird early, and they're coming after the Komets right now with pretty aggressive checking.
So they're playing their own game, like you said.
2:29.
So there you have it. They're on the board with that power play. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey, Komets fans, what's been a tradition in Fort Wayne for more than 50 years? Komet Hockey, of course, and so has another homegrown favorite, Sunbeam Bread. Baked right here in downtown Fort Wayne, delicious, nutritious Sunbeam Bread has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957. Sunbeam is the best tasting white bread around, and kids love Sunbeam because it's softest and stays softest longest. So pick up a loaf of Sunbeam Bread today and go Komets!
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Perlini couldn't get the tip on the play. A weak shot front of the net, bounced around. Nobody had it. Now here we come. Muir almost backhanded that rascal home. Nelson recovering, and the Komets keep it alive from the point left side, but now recovered, and it is Quad City at their own zone, spreading it out, waiting to see where their break's coming from. Komets get their line changed, and they're still moving the puck. Finally, back up it comes on the left wall at center. It's Grasso who turns it into the Fort Wayne zone. Picks it back up and drives it even deeper on the corner. Komets with Daniels now at the throttle, keeps it moving. Here he comes. He's got to find some room. They had their back to the play for a while, but Faille now turns it in. Faille gets around the first man in the hole. Round behind the net he comes, looks for help. trying to move it. He jams it away, and nicely broken up that time by Szydlowski. Sid's got it back, tying it up on the wall. Faille coming loose. Sid's got it back. Here he goes. Shot, save front. Another drive. There's save on the play. Szydlowski got a good shot there. He rocks McMillan off the puck. But here they come at center ice, and the Komets off the defense move it around. Here they come, sending it all the way across rink. Moving it now. Daniels up the hole. What a nice break.
Center,
there they are. Embach with a drive, and it's a save on the play. Mosier got just enough of it.
Nice
it
save.
Was high underneath the crossbar. Here comes Quad City right back. Pusa rushes to the zone. They walk right out. Hit the post. Oh, my.
Backhand.
And the Komets now move it out again. Here's 5. Weak pass, but they cover it into the zone. Szydlowski in front of the net, unable to reach it. Faille dumps it behind the goal. Came off behind the net, hanging on. The goaltender Mosier had a dive for that one. It was skirting around like a bag of eels.
Yeah, that time he just wanted to make sure he got a whistle as the Komets bust in pretty quickly. They had 3 men going at the net. Goaltender Mosley, he grabs out and grabs a hold of it as he comes up with the save and the whistle with 15-12 to go. Komets down by 1, and a pretty good start by both teams.
They sure are.
Power play goal by Quad City, the difference.
Crazy with the face-off, and they chase it down, kept alive, but Quad City covers it up. Komets keep it alive. Willett fights his way down the wall, all the way into the corner, can't make the play. On the half wall right, here's Pistilli. Off to Willett behind the net. Willett at the point, and from the point they send it right back all the way into the right corner. A deflection there, and Quad City coming up with it. Komets try to hold it, but at the Komet blue line, knocks down there, played by Martin. Here's Martin back up ice, reaching for it, unable to get to it that time. Frazee, but around comes Pistilli behind the net, wipes his guy off the play. Kept alive by Willett, down behind the net for Pistilli. He's trying to find his way through. It came loose, driven up on the wall left side. Stepping in nicely is Saul. Komets up top. Here they come. Out front drive. Missed the net again. Willett. As Willett had the shot, he took it but couldn't hit it. Oh, out front again, and Willett had a piece of that one and couldn't play it. Here it is again, front of the net. They just missed the net this time. Saul. Up comes Quad City at center. Lee driving to the Fort Wayne line. That's broken up into the zone. We come to Muirs. Muirs, a draw. What a shot and what a save. Here they come again, all the way cross rink behind the net. Muirs has it again. Here comes Muirs, still fighting away, being banged to the wall by Christensen, but he hangs on. Blocked there as it's Perlini trying to get a little forecheck on, but Quad City back. Chipping it in is Lee, and the Komets have to chase it down behind the net as Krug is there. Whoa, right up top they score again. Walked right up into the slot. Bang, bang. Fiddler gets the goal.
Well, 2 Komet defensemen got behind the net. The 1 forechecker got in there quickly, just got a stick on it, flipped it out in front. There was a man floating around there all by himself, and a one-timer in the net, sticks on glove side, and goaltender had no chance on it, but the man wide open in front.
Unassisted goal. 2-0 the score. This is Komet hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Well, just to let you know, it didn't take long to get another goal for us, as Faille took a perfect pass from his own end, ran by the defense and slid it right underneath the goal.
His 13th of the season, scored by number 72, Eric Faille. Assisting on the goal, number 4, Joey Leach. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 34 seconds. Komet goal scored by 72 Faille. Assist for Leach at 6:34.
There's another one from the point. Beaupré.
Well, that didn't take long to tie it up, did it? That was at 6:48. And we're back to a 2-2 tie. Wow.
Yeah, and that one there, the Komets went over the blue line. They got checked. Puck went back to Beaupré. He just the one-timed it as everybody headed towards the net. The goaltender was screened a bit. It was past him before he could move, and before you know it, we've got 4 goals in the first 6 minutes and 48 seconds. 3 of them in about 30 seconds here.
Yeah,
so hold on, I got more to go.
But look out, it isn't over yet. Here they come the other way up on the wall. Szydlowski cross rink to the D, moving it out at center. Here they go again. Faille gets a break, got through the D, couldn't hold him off. Now here's Embach back to Faille. Faille and Embach run into each other, and the puck comes out. It's alive, and they go. Nice move by the Komet defense. They almost got behind him. Into the zone we come again. Dragging that time Szydlowski, but they say offside on the play against the Komets. And with 12:46 left here in period number 1, the score tied 2-2. The faceoff is in the neutral zone. Oh, baby, Rob.
Well, if you want to see some goals, that's 3 goals in 23 seconds.
Yeah.
And look out, bang, bang, bang. It all happened quick, and the Komets have tied it up, being down 2-0 quickly. They come back quickly and tie it.
So here we come again down in the zone. Saul rubs his guy off to play another good forecheck, but look who's digging it out behind the net. Saul brings it up the wall. They try to jam it, but it's jammed onto the wall. Now Saul throws it right back in the crowd. Out to center. Here's Muirs. Muirs trying to go through the D. He's through it. He still had it, then lost it. Back it comes. Quad City on the left side. Go in front of the net. They walk right up top, and it's wide. They got a shot away, but missed. Komets with a broken stick down there someplace, and we're going to have another penalty called against the Komets. And it's going to be a slashing call again. Those are the kind of things you can't have too many of. It hurt you just too much. So, yeah, the goal that time by Beaupré picks it up. And the penalty time at 7:55.
Slashing.
And that was Muir.
Yep. Komets find themselves short. Second power play of the game for Quad City. They scored the first time.
Here we come again. We're tied 2-2 at the moment, but don't hold your breath the way this thing is going right now. Here they come back up top. They get the shot in front. Now it's cleared to center. Foot race on here is Faille. Really tests the D-man, Monfredo. And Monfredo gets it, turns back up to Rio. Rio coming into the zone. Komets have it and bank it back out inside the Quad City zone again. As the Mallards going deep, trying to get all their players ready to roll. Power play on. A lot of time on it as well. Here they go up the middle. Breaking into the zone was Lamoureux. Broken up, and the Komets had it for a moment. Couldn't finish it off. Now the K's with the D-man Daniels jumping it in. Makes a change on defense. A new kill unit coming out for Fort Wayne. And right up the middle, walking into the zone hard. Lamoureux. Nice save. And Komets get it back. A lot of space, and they drive it the length of the rink again. So the traffic, we have under a minute so far, and nobody hurt here. As here they come, hanging deep inside the Komet zone. Joe Perry, though, he had to come back out to stay on side. Christensen, the D-man, drops it back into the corner, and Beaupré's got that one. Here we come. Oh, look out. He tried to get fancy with it, and he has it taken away as Perry tried to set it up. On the wall, Beaupré running Perry off the call. He's got 2 of them busy now. He's the forecheck in that corner, doing pretty well with it. He's still moving them. They can't get by him, at least. Komets continue. This time as up ice we come, and it goes to center ice. So we're clean again with 15 seconds left on the Quad City power play. Back on the rush comes Duffy into the zone. Looking across, he's going to have a shot. Look out again. Got a man in front of the net. Nice stick check. Broke it up and sent it back to center ice. All right, we are now back to even strength. Komets at center. Here they come with a puck into the zone. Nice lead pass. Szydlowski cross rink. A drive. Embach got a dandy that time.
Hit the net.
Sid behind the net. Embach on the half wall left. Puts it on goal again. Up ice they come. Taken away that time by the Komets. Here's Szydlowski up to Embach. Embach's there. Can't play it. Now fires off the side of the net. Rebound picked up as Duffy for Whoa, baby. Who was that? That was Embach. He laid a dandy on somebody there. Here we come back to center. Komets have to play it. Came up on the near wall. Embach just sends it back, and they make a line change. Off it comes. Szydlowski checks his guy on the wall. Willett goes in. They squeeze the point, but it came to center ice. Now driven right back deep inside the Quad City line. Darren McMillan, the D-man, starting up ice. Long lead pass, broken up nicely that time by Faille. Faille a drive. He missed the net. Another one on the side of the net. Hanging on as the goaltender Moser got the pad on it and covered it up. 11-6 shots on goal favor the Komets to score. We're tied 2-2, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal, make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Save on gasoline and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Face-off inside the Quad City zone. Faille back for Fort Wayne goes into the draw. He's got it down the wall, and it's Pistilli with it now. Pass that was deflected and recovered there by Lamoureux. Lamoureux sends it back around to center ice, and it will be the Komet D-man James Martin chasing it down. Came right up the middle, trying to catch it with his feet again was Willett. And they had a strap of stick on the end of his blade. He likes to use that an awful lot. Here we come back in the zone. Komets have it. Sending it into the defense all the way up the far wall. He tried to knock that one down, couldn't get it. And it's Quad City. Cross rink, the left D. Manfredo coming back at center. Drives in Fort Wayne zone to the corner. Nice hit that time by Beaupré. Up ice comes Willett. And he goes left. He's looking. Cross rink on the play. Where are they going to go with it? Missed the net. Around behind the net, going in hard on the corner. Leach picked back up Komets. Point right side. Here it is. Daniels shot, save. Moser hanging on, no rebound.
Nice little quick wrist shot to the net. Nobody there, unfortunately, as the goaltender was able to handle it. But good movement, forechecking from the Komets that got it back to the point. Daniels let a snapshot go from the point.
So time continues to fly. The Komets down in a hurry at 2-0. Come right back. As Robbie said, 3 goals in 25 seconds. The last 2 are ours. Here they go again. Oh, backhander by Szydlowski. Snuck in almost. They keep it alive as Daniels breaks it up. But here they come back to center ice as Daniels hooked hard on the play by the forecheck of Lee. Now they got it again, lose it. One man tying up 3 of them. Look at this, will you? They give it away again. They're those weak little marshmallow passes up the wall. They're not getting any wood on them. Here we come cross rink, and over center goes Szydlowski. Szydlowski just knows how to play hockey. He'll put a pass anywhere, grab it without goofing it up or having to drop his head. Here they come, though, into the zone. Ooh, loose on the back check that time. It was Daniels couldn't catch up to it, but it slides up the half wall right to Eveston. He has one of their 2 goals. Came cross rink all the way to the point left, back in the corner. Good hard hit that time as Szydlowski does a little banging away. Here we come. Sid's up the middle. Nope, covered up now. Now he's got it. He gives him a sort of a little half spin. Where's he going to go with it? He had it. Then they picked his pocket. Oh, they got a man loose coming in on the
breakaway. Walk it in.
Go with it.
Good
nice save on the play that time. And the Komets now get another break. Out they come to
the other way
into the zone, going hard. Here is going to be Severn. Nice backhand.
Backhand on the net.
There's another one at the net. That time by Saul in the corner, digging hard down in the zone. Perlini Perlini can't get it, but Saul's got it up top. It dribbles right to the front of the net. Komets back with it again. Here we come, point right side. Here's another drive. Whoops, hanging on that time, Moser. He got it, knocked it down, and jumped on it, and the Komets are starting to rain pucks on him now.
Yeah, that was 3 shots in a row right there. 2 of them, a tricky little backhand right on the net, and then the shots from the point. Goaltender Moser getting tested pretty well and doing well back there.
2-2 the score, period 1, 6:28 to go. This is Komet Hockey.
The next generation of quality-built Chevy and GMC full-size pickups are built right here in Allen County. The proud union members of UAW Local 2209 built these trucks at the General Motors Fort Wayne Assembly Plant. The United Auto Workers have a tradition that is world-class. The UAW brings that tradition home to Northeast Indiana in every GMC and Chevy they build. Take a look at the next generation of trucks at your Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
All right, Komets in their own end having trouble again getting out. Finally, it squirts loose, and up ice comes Willett. What's he going to do? Tries to feed it. He does. Here's Pistilli with a drive. Went wide. It's kept in at the point. Driven back in the corner by Beaupré. Turned wide. Komets out front. Right in the goal crease. Couldn't get the shot. They get it or not?
No, I don't think so. The referee's right on the spot looking down as the goaltender's half in the net and half out. And the shot was on the net. They're trying to see where it is as everybody's sort of sneaking around. Looks like the goal line trying to play a little football. But goaltender seems to have it. No goal is the indication, but that was close.
Light never went on anyway, so it's all right.
Close.
5:45 still left in period 1. 2-2 the score. Lines are changing, and this is Komet Hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Szydlowski.
Hey, we're back in the lead.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 passes that just didn't click around the net. They kept control of the puck. Szydlowski got the puck in the high slot, faked the shot, went around the defense, and let a quick wrist shot go. Stick side on the goalie, and that was it. 3-2 Komets.
14:42 the time of that one. And they scored the first 2. We've had the next 3, and I hope we don't break our chain here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Well, again, Embach's line out there got the puck a couple of times from behind the net. Hit Szydlowski in front. He never was able to get good wood on it. Then he takes control himself and gets the goal.
What a little move he put down there in the slot, eh?
Very nifty.
Unreal. Here we come. Komets with the puck around behind the net. Oh, look out! This one just goes wide. Came back up the half wall. Turned by Muirs. Couldn't play it. Recovered instead. Here comes Haney trying to backhander. Didn't work there. Up ice they come again as Muirs has his pocket picked. Now he gets it again. Drops it up into the slot. Here we come as it's Perlini to Muirs. Muirs has it poked away. Back out it comes. Recovered by Haney. Haney back on his way now trying to send it up at center. Deflected to the Fort Wayne D. Here they come. Spinning away. It is Pistilli. Pistilli, attaboy, Sherrod. Good place to do it. Dumping it deep into the zone. After it come the Komets as it's going to be down by Perlini deep up the slot. Here we come as Willett.
He's pulled down.
Draws the penalty that time from Duffy as he's mugged going into the zone.
Score. There we go again.
Score anyway.
Yeah.
I believe that was Perlini, wasn't it, number 10?
Yeah, they kept at it. There was a delayed penalty. They moved the puck. Perlini got the puck. He took the first shot. The defense blocked it. He picked the rebound and let it go after the goaltender got out of position a bit. It's by him. Komets build himself a 4-2 lead. Perlini.
So there was no penalty call. The goal nullifies what would have been the penalty. And right now, I'm sure we're going to see the other goaltender looking for his gloves.
Well, that's
no, it can't be because Saul Frank's the other kid.
He'll have to play. I don't know if it's an injury only or what, but he could play.
Komets now dump it deep as Willett sends it in the corner around behind the net. Pistilli. Pistilli's hit gives it off to Frazee. Back to Pistilli. And whoa, Frazee's hit but got it back. Pistilli again to Frazee out front. Puck's knocked down by McMillan of the Mallards, and he just stepped away from the play. All right, Komets going deep on their own zone, spreading out the forecheck up the middle. Komets still in their own zone. Let's get in somebody else's area. Here we come back at center. Whoops, nice lead pass offside. As Pistilli tried to get back on, it went streaming down into the zone. We had Pistilli with an assist on the play, and the other assist went to Beaupré. Beaupré's having a good night.
Yep.
All right, here we come. Komets again, over center, into the zone. Going hard to the corner is Faille. He's first man there. What do we have, icing?
Yeah.
Apparently so. He was definitely first guy on the scene, but apparently just didn't work out. A couple old teammates there.
Well, we see some goals. There's no doubt about it. Some beauties from high in the slot, some good shots, some nifty moves. And both goaltenders have been tested well. 18 to shots by the Komets, only 7 by Pistilli, but they've got 2 goals.
All right, here we come. They dig for the puck in the corner. Komets try to move it out of the zone, and all they did was just hit the forecheck in the back, and it rolled right down again. Got to muck it out of there. They didn't get the job done. Here we come. Daniels now up on the left wall, gets it out to center. In it goes, a bouncing puck, and they can't get a stick on this one. Here comes Quad City inside the line left. This one deflects. Komets get it back. Daniels, good lead pass to Embach. In goes Embach, feeds it into the corner, around behind the net, chased it down deep in the zone. Nails his guy behind the net, Rio. Up it comes. They dig for it again. Komets keep it alive. Embach sends it down, chips it around. Now has to fight for it up on the half wall. Still got it, creating a problem down the zone. They get it back, and finally it squirts to center ice. Picked up by Faille to Embach inside the line. Here goes Faille, but the puck was deflected, or he'd have had a pop at it that time for sure. Here goes Quad City back into the corner. A drive wide of the net, that time off the stick of Joe Perry. Down they come again. Komets swing away from the play. They pick up the loose puck, though. That is look out, as it is Quad City. And the Komets soul just dumps it out, brings it back out, and cycling in goes Evan Haney on the left wall down in the corner. Saul having a good battle down deep on the play with Fiddler. Up they come again. And around behind the net trying to center it is Nelson. Nelson can't play.
Got it out.
Out it comes nicely and inside the Quad City zone with 1:40 left to go in the period. Komets with a 4-2 lead as the goals have been falling out of the sky here tonight. Here comes Quad City on the break. Christensen at center. In they go, and they try to line it up, and back comes Martin for the Komets up the defense. Throws it away. Blind pass, and the guy on the half wall just waited for it. Now they get it up the middle. Scramble in front of the net. Komets get it back. Perlini with a good move. Sends it out. Come on, find it. Couldn't find it again, as Severin having a terrible time. He gives it back to the boys in black, and they have it at their own blue line. Here comes Quad City with 1 minute still left in the period, and they're looking around trying to set up a shot. Nice save, and no additional play. So 1 minute still left. This is period number 142 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri. This is Komet Hockey.
Nice, good lead pass. Pistilli into Frazee. Frazee, look, shoots, and hanging on Mosier. There is no rebound as he squeezed it and waited for the whistle. Yeah, still 40 seconds left.
Good play by the Komet forward going down. He was being pinched off and kept wide, but he let a good hard shot go, wrist shot from the side. The goaltender squeezed it tight. They had a man break into the net. No rebound there.
Frazee back into the faceoff now as he goes on the go with Lamoureux behind the net. Tipped back out on the half wall. Willett in on the forecheck, trying to chase him down, and it's still in their zone behind the net with 30 seconds left. Here they come out the left defense. McMillan at center tries to dump it into the Fort Wayne zone. They break it up at center ice again, and McMillan gets it back and starts another rush, but the time is fleeting. They can't kind of figure out where they want to go with it. Here we come back up ice, and the Komets try to get that one tucked away, but instead it's back to Quad City. They send it off into the far corner. The forward Lamerlo makes the move, and the penalty call will be against the Fort Wayne Komets.
Going to be Leach boarding, I believe. He got the man pinned and went in. He went in head first, and Leach didn't want to drive him, but he did back off a bit, but it was enough. He's going to get the penalty for boarding, I believe. Cross-checking, they call it.
1958. All right, they call it boarding or cross-check?
Cross-check.
Whatever.
Well, they got to be careful what they call. You cross a cross-check into the boards or anything like that, they can give you a 5 very quickly, but they give them the cross-checking, and a face-off will stay in the Komets.
Look out. A shot rumbled around, and the buzzer goes at the end of 1. The Komets 4 and the Quad City Mallards 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
WOWO, AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers extra section.
It's the Silverado year-end event. Time to get the Chevy Silverado on your list. With the best offer of the year on the most awarded pickup of 2014. There's no better time than now. But hurry in. The last of the 2014s are going fast. Now during the year-end event, and only at your Chevy dealer. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, we're back here at the Memorial Coliseum, trying to get this thing going. And we have the Komets come up with a big one, 4-2 at the end of the first period of play. You kind of like to see that happen, Rob, as they had, I thought, a slow start. What somebody was waiting for somebody, and
well, you said we didn't know them, and they didn't know us.
What a clue, eh?
And we came out skating, but they came in forechecking, jumped on us pretty good, had 3 guys going in deep and really bottled it up for a while. And everything started with a goal at 2:22. It was a power play goal by Quad City. That got them going. Then they came right back again at 6:25 and got another, took a 2-0 lead before you know it. What's going on here? And then all of a sudden the Komets, they plugged in the guy. Fly at 6:34, Beaupré at 6:48, and all of a sudden she's tied again. And then the Komets again, speed and a little bit of forechecking, good passing in front of the net in the Quad City zone resulted in a goal by Szydlowski, and then Perlini got another one later in the period. So 4-goal outburst, 19 shots on goal, only 9 by Quad City, and both goaltenders have been tested very well.
Lots of pluses on that Fort Wayne lineup now. A little doubt about that. Let's see. Any minuses? There's a 0. -1 is Saul. -1 is Muirs, -1 Severin, -1 Perlini, and he got a goal besides, so he's had more hard luck than most of them, but they're jamming it up pretty good. Lots of pluses up and down the line, and there's a lot of that the boys watch for in their listing, because that's one of the indications of how well they're playing maybe defensively. And when they're on the ice, no goals are being scored, and that's usually worth a little bonus of some kind.
Well, the thing is, if you play well with your plus and minus, the team is usually winning because of good defensive hockey. Tonight, they've opened up a little bit, and both teams were wide open there. Like I say, 6 goals in the period, 4 by the Komets, and not much defense at all, because there was about 3 breakaways. And then the Komets got a couple of pretty good shots from deep in the slot. So that was the thing to it. Good forechecking, good offense, and some pretty good shots.
All right, we're going to be back in a moment, and hopefully we're going to have none other than the new defenseman. That would be Gabe Beaupré. Hang in there. We'll do what we can. In the meantime, this is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michael's is a positive image. Don't fall in the "it's good enough" trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michael's. Call for your appointment today. 482-2660.
Hey, it's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. Yeah, I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details, subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and guys, we're excited. It's our Big Finish event. Hey, Ryan, what you got?
Matt, our Big Finish event means we have the best deals of the year, starting with an amazing deal on the 2015 Chrysler 200. 0 first payment, 0 money down, 0 security deposit, and 0 due at lease signing, all for just $247 a month.
That dog will hunt. Hey, Casey, what about the Jeeps and the trucks?
Matt, it's Ram commercial truck season, so you can drive home a new 2014 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Express 4x4 for only $271 per month. And just in time for the holidays, we have no payments for 90 days on all new Rams and Jeeps.
I like it. And hey, Big Finish means big deals. Ryan, what else?
Matt, we also have an incredible lease on the 2015 Dodge Dart that gets 41 miles a gallon for just $199 a month.
Guys, what about the Dodge Boy Promise?
We're going to beat any competitor's deal, guaranteed.
Just bring us your best deal from any Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram dealer, and we're going to beat it.
Guaranteed.
So come get a Dodge Boy deal during the Big Finish event under the giant American flag, or jump online at GlenbrookDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there is calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming in the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors. A real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, because we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to right with a name to know. Russmore. Russmore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russmore Transmission.
Russmore. Russmore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Okay, one of our traveling guys, Gabriel Beaupré, and Gabe's part of that Lake Erie group. He's been up and he's been down and he's been up and he's been down, but you're weathering the whole storm pretty well. You enjoying it?
Yeah, I enjoy my time here. I mean, it's good for my game to develop my game and just work on stuff that they told me to work, and that's good. And they're a winning team, so that's even better.
Yeah, when you're winning, it's got to be fun wherever you're playing, eh?
Yeah, so it's really fun down here.
You seem to be part of a pretty good organization in you know, the group in Denver, the Avs, and they seem to really want people with winning attitudes and hard work.
Yeah, I think like the new group of governor, like Patrick, and they want a winning team, so that's a winning culture they want. So that's great to like down in the minor that their team winning. So yeah, that's fun.
Well, there's never been any doubt that Wall wants to win.
Yeah, sure. Like he won all his life, so obviously like when he got it there, like he won a winning culture, and I think it's working now for them.
Well, I know they came in, and I was sitting in and wasn't a part of it, but they said they want every team in their group to win. Otherwise, if they had people that didn't want to play to win, they didn't want them in their group.
Yeah, exactly that, and they told us that, like in training camp, they want like everybody to be on the same page, where they're playing, and like I think like they have like a Sakic is doing a great job, like to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
I noticed that when the call-ups come and they come back down, sometimes over the years when you had affiliations, the boys would come back from the American League and they'd sort of pout a little bit, a little unhappy. They come in here and strap them on and just go full bore.
Yeah, I think, and here, like, that's a great organization. Like, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to help the team win, and like the team is winning, so it's great for everybody, I think, and I just want to keep going.
Well, it's obvious your culture is French. What part of Quebec you're from?
From Quebec City, like they're downtown Quebec City. So yeah, that's where I'm from.
Well, you know, the first time I got into the Coliseum in Quebec City, I was sitting up in the rafters in the press box, and the fellow who was kind of taking care of us came over and said, "Are you hungry?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" He said, "You've got to have one of our hot dogs."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I don't know that I want a hot dog." He says, "You've never tasted them?" And I said, "Nope." He says, "You're getting two." That's the best hot dogs I've ever eaten anywhere in the world.
Well, that's what they told, like the best hot dog in the National Hockey League by far. So yeah, it is. So different. It's so different, so good, and like the poutine too. It's like the French fries, brown sauce, and cheese on top. That's really good.
Really good stuff. And another thing that is amazing is the amount of competition between Quebec City and Montreal on who the best is. If you're from Quebec City, you have a hard time in Montreal, don't you?
Yeah, especially, and this year too, they're building a new Coliseum, so they hope to have an NHL team back. So yeah, that the rivalry between Montreal and Quebec is back now.
Well, I remember sitting up in the rafters in the press box, and the jersey hanging right in front of me was Jean Beliveau.
Yeah, that's impressive. There's some good player that played for the Nordic in Quebec, and there's still like big legend in Quebec. So yeah.
What kind of a family? A big family, small?
Actually, a big family. I have a brother, a sister, and yeah.
Anybody else play hockey?
Yeah, my brother playing hockey now. My sister used to play hockey too.
Your brother younger or older?
Younger. Yeah, younger.
So he's a comer, eh?
Yeah, he's 19.
Was he playing junior?
Yeah, junior in Quebec.
So, and you're property now of the Avalanche, which is a good place to be. You're young, and they want winners, and they're looking to the future. And if you're part of their future, it's going to be a heck of a ride.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the future, and hopefully a day I can help them to win the Stanley Cup.
Well, if you think about it and work at it, there's going to be that day.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, we're happy that you're here. I mean, you came down. You've already been making your mark down here. And I noticed by your stats that not only can you wheel them and deal them, but you're tough enough to take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's what it like. My game is especially to be tough, to be hard to play against, and they told me to work on my offensive game down here. So that's what I'm trying to do.
This is a pretty good offensive league. A lot of good skaters. Eh?
Yeah, good skater, good team. We have a good offensive team. They pass the puck really good, so that's good for me.
So you're having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun for sure.
Well, we're happy to have you here, and we appreciate what you're doing, and hope we can keep looking at you and someday sit home and open the old television and say, hey, there's that guy who used to be in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Have a good game tonight. It's going to be a tough one.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Ready to go. Yeah. Mr. Beaupré, and we can't do much better than that right here now. Be back in a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at Fort Wayne's famous ConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all, The Score, with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Blair Diedrich.
I wanted to reinvent my career. I'm very good with numbers, and as a former Air Force mechanic, I know the value of the right training. That's why I'm getting my accounting degree at IWU.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWU Journeys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Right now, let's check the My Out of Town scoreboard, see what's going on. Wheeling is at Gwinnett, and right now Wheeling is leading 3-0 with 6:50 still left in the second period of play. Evansville's at Cincinnati, and it's Evansville 1-0 over Cincinnati at the end of one period of play. The Colorado at Utah game has not yet started. And, of course, the other one that's on the books right here now, Quad City is at Fort Wayne. The Komets lead 4-2. That's at the end of one period of play. And the way that thing worked out, of course, the Komets were down 2-0. And they came back by at 6:34. Then Beaupré at 6:48. Then Muir at 7:55. And then Perlini at 15:44. Bang, bang, bang. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. All righty, we made that official. Here we come.
You want him next period?
Ready to go. I suppose I might as well, yeah. All right, back to center ice we come for the face-off. Here we are. Are we short? Yep, we're going to be short for 1:58 on the cross-check to Leach. So see what their power play looks like, see if we can fend them off. They get the opening face-off, off to the defense. Christensen coming to center, feeds in right wing to Evanston. His shot deflected. Now he's going back, trying to get it in the corner. Still moving it around, jamming it loose. Komets get a piece of that one and clear it all the way back inside the Quad City line, where it's chased down by the D-man. Power play on for Quad City. Here they come at center, going to the Fort Wayne line, trying to go wide. Couldn't get away from the play. Nice move by Saul. Saul, they lost it now, trying to center it out in front of the net. Couldn't do that, but they do get a power play point man with it, and then the Komets intercept. And it's cleared all the way by Faille and behind the Quad City net. Komets change the penalty kill. Still 1:05 on the power play to Quad City. And here they come again to the Fort Wayne line. In they go. Nice back check, Komets. They had it. Couldn't finish it off, but now up the wall. Are they going to get it this time? Nope, as Beaupré tried to clear, couldn't do the job. Around the far wall, Pistilli chased it down, almost steals it, and it goes wide.
Gonna beat him.
All right, foot race is on. Pistilli first man in, there's a man at the net. And a backhander, where did it go? It went off the side of the goaltender, and they're right back at the Fort Wayne line. I saw it squirt out, but I wasn't sure where it went, and the goaltender wasn't sure about it either. Here they come, trying to get a man in front, moving it out behind the goal, can't get the play, as it's going to be cycled back in the corner again. Look out, Komets drive it.
Get a line change.
Good move there as Pistilli clears length of the rink. Line change is now out. Here comes Quad City again. 12 seconds now as it's clicked down a little shorter than when Robbie started. Back we come all the way to the line. Look out, there's somebody trying to go front, can't play it. They scrum for it deep. Saul in, banging away at his guy, trying to move it up ice, and they move it out. Here we come. Long pass. Oh, right to Fort Wayne, standing at the far blue line, Szydlowski. Komets keep that one alive, driving it back in the corner. Here's Embach to Szydlowski, back to Embach, back to Sid again. Now Sid's got it back again. Here he comes, has to move it, can't play it, and it's cleared all the way to center ice as the Komets knock it down there. Leach almost had that one stolen. Feeds it back up the wall. Trying to turn it in, but the little short passes are in too much traffic. They couldn't get away. Here they come up top. The shot wide of the net came far wall. As out they come. Komets try to move it, and they lose it in the zone. And they knock another one down. They finally clear it out to center ice as the D-man coming up with that one was Beaupré. Here they come back in the Fort Wayne zone again, looking for a shot, squeezing it out nicely was Will on the play, and they get a whistle. 17:10 left, period number 2, 4-2 Komets lead. This is Komet hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Down deep into the zone now. Quad City picking it off, and on the rush comes Joe Perry to center. All the way left side into the defense. Stops at the half wall. Sends it out front, but unable to handle it was Evanston. Brown behind the net. Komets in banging away. They knock Evanston off the puck. Komets have it back for a moment, and they get it again. Two of the Quad City Mallards collide behind the net and knock each other down. Here we come again, all the way up top. Shot missed the net. A sneaky one by Willette. Komets try to play it again, but here comes Quad City out of the zone, moving at center to the Komet line. Perry with a drive, look out, and there's no rebound.
I think they called the offside. We didn't hear the whistle, I thought it was, and the face-off will come outside the zone. Line changes by both teams, and end-to-end again as they started the first.
Yeah, they're not shy about skating, I'll say that.
As I say, they're going to get both these goaltenders a lot of work right at 19 to 10 shots on goal so far.
Komets now try to dig it out, but Quad City's got it instead. Pumped off the play, and here's Muirs. Muirs gets by the first check, drives it back in the corner. Get out front, attaboy. As at that point, Perlini figures, I better come up a little high here because they're coming loose with it. Saul running down in the corner like a bull in a china shop. Here they come back out. It's broken up. Lead pass from Puza. Gave to his D-man who had to turn away, and Justin Fox had to go kind of deep to clear the area. And the Komets after this one can't get it again. Now they poke it loose. Having a lot of trouble with the puck. I don't know why. But here comes Severin, and he goes on the wall. Komets get it back. And they move it at the point. Sent back in the corner by Leach. Komets with it, Severin again. Can't find anybody to play this one to. Trying to get it behind the net. Still no play as Perlini trying to open up on him. Can't do it. Here they come. Fort Wayne zone knocked loose and into the zone. Here is Severin again. He looks. He's got a man at the net. This one deflects over the top of the goal. Picked back up, and on the rush, Rio coming out for Quad City. Long right wing pass in the neutral zone. Tipped in by the winger Pusa, and the Komets make a change, and so does Quad City. Here they come. Oh, my. Still with it is Daniels. He's got a guy right wing. In front of the net. Deflected as in goes Embach. Couldn't finish the check. On the forecheck, Faille enforces the puck. Komets trying to come to center. Going back hard, Szydlowski, and the Komets break that up and put it back at center ice. Matt Duffy recovering at his own center ice area, picks it back up, drives it in around the wall. Come the Komets. Oh, take a look at this one. Nice save again. Komets move it out. Here we come at center. And in goes the Komets, dumping it deep into the corner goes Faille. It is Embach chasing down behind the net, coming up with it on the wing right side, Fort Wayne blue line, picked up by Beaupré. Cross rink he goes. Komets on the attack, moving it up the line into the zone, poked deep by Embach, but he's coming in for a line change. As Faille tries to steal down the wall, it's cleared all the way to the corner. Back up ice they come. Komets break it up on the outlet pass, but it's recovered again by Nelson of Quad City. He lost it at neutral ice, and the Komets dump it deep one more time. They've got it again around behind the net now, played by Willett. Willette's got a point man. If he can get it to him, he spins away, still has it. Now we've got it again, and at the point, moving away at the wrong time, was Martin. He decided to change positions, and he left just when the puck showed up. He drives it back inside the Quad City line, though, but it's recovered by Manfredo, the D-man. And at center ice, the Komets get it back and make a bad pass. That was Pistilli who couldn't make it. They move it out front again, can't get the shot away. And another one, look out, attaboy. Will hanging on, no further action.
Yeah, then the defense comes and helps them out.
Lost it, period.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 4-2 Komets. That was what we had at the end of the first period as they lead the Quad City Mallards, and this is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
I love my coffee. And sure, I can get it anywhere, but I don't want that coffee. I want great tasting coffee. So I go to the guys who care about coffee as much as I do. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Coffee experts who source and roast their own beans and serve it the way I like it. And now, they have a great new dark roast blend. It has a rich, full flavor with a smooth finish. Just one more thing to love. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting food, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
And now, back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Komets coming up, two-man break. Here they go to the zone. Moving wide left side. Muir's up top and missing. The cross-rink pass was Faille. He had an open net, too, just the way they drew it up, but it didn't work. Here they come back. Fort Wayne zone. Rebound pulled off by Saul, coming back up the right wall. Give it to him. That's up. The worst choice he had, he picked, and it was intercepted, and they're right back in again. Here we come. Up the wall, Saul pushed off the play. Coming out of the zone, Embach. That hit the back of the skate of Perlini, and the Komets have to finally dump it out to center. They get it back, and now again it is Quad City with it, coming to the line, all the way right side. Nice save on the play again as it's booted out of there stiffly. At the front of the net, trying to get a foot race going, but they couldn't do it again. Knocked down one more time. Here are the Komets coming up. Perlini is hit. Get out of there with it. Up the wall, Komets still play it into the zone. Here we go. No play as it's Quad City turning it back to the Fort Wayne line. Going in hard all the way to the corner. Saul spins away from the forecheck, gives it away at the point. Look out. Good save again.
Wide.
Losing his stick
right
on the
to the
play.
net again.
Yeah. They're just sliding it right across in front of the net. Here's Severin moving it wide, dumped all the way deep in the corner. Perlini on the play, gets away from his check, comes up with the puck, but he skated off the play, and at the Fort Wayne line, unable to handle it, is Daniels. He's got this one. Down he goes.
The angle
puck comes up, and Martin's got it back. Here's Martin spinning away, has to move it. He hasn't moved it yet, now does. Into the zone. Komets go wide left to Perlini, and Perlini jams it deep in the corner on Quad City ice. Komets down, good forecheck, getting it back off behind the net. Here's Frazee. His shot rolls off the end of his stick. No further play. Mosier was sitting on that one, but the puck comes back at center. That one just hit Mosier. He was trying to get back in position. Up we come again. Another nice move. Open man on the play. No additional move. Mosier sits
was on the net again.
10-13 left, period 2, 4-2 Komets lead. This is Komet hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Got a penalty call here at 10-19. Interference is the call as it was
number 8.
Embach trying to break out. And Pusa picks it up. It was detected, and the Komet power play will be deep inside the Evansville zone when they started out. And as long as they make a timeout call on the ice, we make a timeout call here. 4-2 Komets lead. This is Komet hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. This is Komet Hockey.
And we are ready to face it off again inside the Quad City zone. 4-2. Komets have 23 shots, 15 for Quad City, so they're gunning away. Quad City's got the shot advantage right now. Komets keep it alive in the corner. Embach sends it back up top. Got a point man right, but Embach gets it instead. His shot blocked. Here he comes again. Embach sends it behind him. down the wall to Willett. Now Willette's not going to. There we come. Good show. Back up ice. Touch pass half wall. Hey, drive just skids off the corner of the net. Here's Faille behind the net, waiting. Can't find his guy.
Waiting for a man.
He's at half wall right side. Up top now. Here we come. A drive and hanging on Mosier.
Yeah, that was from Martin from the point.
Yep.
Nobody in front of the net, and you could see it all the way, so he was able to grab it with a catching glove and kill the play as Martin was waiting for somebody to cut across, so he had the advantage of the screen, but didn't happen.
They're changing the penalty kill here right now. Let's see how this one's going to work out. Komets get the draw again. Out top we come, feeding it off to Martin. Martin looks, front of the net, trying to make a play. It's blocked, and here comes Quad City. Fort Wayne corner. Goaltender's going to make a play. Look out, feeding it around behind the net. Back up they come, and the goaltender gets knocked down by the forward, who was Jeff Lee. Into the zone they come. Komets are there, trying to hand it off. Embach didn't work out. Good back check that time by Willett. Here he comes again. Couldn't finish the play. So back out they come one more time, dumping it into the Komet zone. 55 seconds left on the power play, and here we come. Moving it back up ice. Bad Martin couldn't get it. Is trying to hold the pass. Szydlowski, it's rolled over his skate. Here we come. Nice move again. Martin has some daylight coming out. He keeps it coming. Where is he going? Into the zone. We got two Komets standing together, and we got too many men on the ice.
Yep. Too many men. The man jumped on the ice, and Embach couldn't get off. He was waiting for the gate, and both in the puck came to him. He played the puck. Too many men on the ice. That'll nullify the 39 seconds, and they'll play 4 against 4 for 39 seconds. Face off back into the Komets zone here. Komets 4-2 lead right now.
All right.
4-2.
That was a costly one. Didn't need it.
Yeah.
But it's funny. He jumped right in front of poor Embach, who couldn't jump over him.
And then the puck came to him.
Yeah. It all came together on the wrong side.
Yeah.
All right. Face-off will stay now in the Fort Wayne zone, off to the right of the Komet goaltender, Roman Will. All right, here they come fighting for this one. They're still 4 aside. Komets try to work their way out. Saul comes to center ice. Pistilli drops it through the middle. And we're hesitant here again, waiting to spread it out, and they're going to put the forecheck on us hard. Here they come again, and now they've got enough room, and if they can get it going. Here's Saul on his way. He's by one, goes to center, turns it all the way inside the zone, around behind the net, Pistilli. Puck squirts loose. Pistilli still on his guy. They fight for it deep. Pistilli got it. Out at the point, here's Saul. He's looking. Oh, nice play. A great save right in front of the net. Here they come the other way. Trying to get a move. Nice play again.
Komets a man short now.
Komets unable to contain the guy on the way in, so there's power play for 1:10 coming right back to the Quad City Mallards, and here they come. Komets change their penalty kill on the attack. Christensen at center goes all the way off right side to Lee. They bang that away, and it's cleared to center ice. Race on for the puck, and here comes Embach. In he goes.
Walking right in.
Jams it. Mosier with a save. Up they come, and Embach gives it right back to Quad City. Here they come into the zone, trying to get a play.
They score. A man in the net, Ben in the crease. No goal.
No, the goaltender got knocked down by the man coming across the front of the net.
Yeah, one man headed for the net. The puck carrier cut across, and the defenseman collided. They went into the net. The goaltender went down in the net. Then the puck went in the net. But referee was there. No goal on the play. We'll see if there's a penalty on it for goaltender interference, because they wiped him out pretty good.
They're not opening any penalty boxes, but the faceoff's back in the neutral zone.
And the important thing is no goal at the point.
Amen. All right, 7:06 left in this second period. There's been no scoring in the period after 6 goals in the first.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's no penalty on it right now, with the fact that the goaltender got knocked down and they waved the goal up, because if they say that the Komet player banged into the goaltender, then there's no interference. It could have been a goal, but the Mallard player right now, I guess, is done. That's what Terry Ruskowski is asking right now. What's going on? If there's no penalty on it, how can you call it goaltender interference and wave a goal off? So, good question to ask our new referee-in-chief.
Yeah, well, I'll say, Joe, what was that call about? And you'll say, what call?
No, I think it's a legitimate question, because I think that both coaches are asking right now what's going on. So, unless they're saying he got hit after the play, but then there should have been a goal. So,
yeah, right.
It's got to be interference somewhere.
We'll get it from the horse's mouth pretty soon, though, I'll tell you. Here they come. Komets Leach clearing it all the way back inside the Quad City zone with 35 seconds left on the power play to the Mallards, and they're working their way back up ice at center. Rio coming into the zone. Can't get by Leach, who bangs away at him around behind the net. Nobody out front. Now they've got one guy out front. Fox can't play it. They get Fox high in the slot this time. They move the puck well. Going all the way, stepping by the first check, came across the line. Komets out with it again as they've got it back. 2-on-2 coming the other way. Into the zone they go. What are they going to do with it? They keep it alive, dumping it deep. As 2 seconds left on the power play, but here they come. And back to center ice. It's Quad City to the Fort Wayne line. In they go wide. Good move that time by the Fort Wayne defender. Martin took his guy off the play. Here we come. Hustle. And they put it back inside their own zone. So Martin's got it back again as we're cycling around, trying to get it to play into the zone. Here we come, going deep. All the way down into the corner goes Muir. He lost it down deep. Quad City back with it, jamming it up on the wall right side. Recovered there by Joe Perry. Perry had to go back deep to control it. Muir's in there on the forecheck trying to get it back. Fighting with the Severin as well on the play, and here comes Quad City again. At center, making the break, Perry to the Fort Wayne zone, wide left, trying for the score.
There's a shot.
He got the shot and went right through the 5-hole.
Yeah, he had the defenseman in front of him, use him as a bit of a screen, but a quick wrist shot down low into the pads, trickled through on Will, and Quad City gets on the boards and cuts it to 4-3.
Yep.
With a goal coming at 14:29.
Well, that makes things a little more serial here with 5:31 left in this second period of play. The lead is 1. This is Komet Hockey.
Sign up for a new Partners First Credit Union Platinum Visa card, because every time you use it, you'll be registered to win $2,500 during their wish list cash giveaway. Low interest rates, 0.9% APR on balance transfers, no limit on entries, and you can skip a payment in December when you really need it. Offer good now through December 31st. Partners First Credit Union. We make it happen.
Partners First Credit Union.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komet still working off behind the net as Szydlowski tried to stick handle by his man. He's got it back again. Oh, into the slot for Faille, but it went by him and also went by the defender. Saul had to go back for Fort Wayne to play it. We're even strength as Saul comes back at center. What do we have? An icing call coming here, and the faceoff goes right back inside the zone. And I would suggest that had to be a power play, was it?
No. Full strength, that one.
Yeah, that was a full strength goal.
Face off back into the Komet zone.
Yeah.
And they'll get it ready to go right here.
All right,
4:52
back
to go.
in the draw. Faille heads into the faceoff against Lamoureux. Out it comes, and it's center ice. Quad City's got it. Across the defense, going right side as Szydlowski goes in, bangs his guy. Puck left alone, and here's Faille coming back up the wall to Sid. It bounced off his stick. Look out. Whoa, in front of the net. Who's got it? It is Embach. That's good. One thing, Embach, when he gets the puck, normally he does a good job with it. You know he's going to keep it.
The icing this one.
Icing again, though. They were just 5 feet short of center ice for the dump. And the icing puts the face-off back inside the Fort Wayne zone again with more pressure on the goaltender. And 4-3, Komet still by 1. This is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Defenseman went in.
Thank you, defenseman.
Yeah.
Well, they tied it up here, and it came at 16:06.
Yeah, good forechecking by Quad City.
Fat giveaway.
Yeah. Komets tried a little fancy play off the backboards. It took a bad bounce, went right out in front. The player picked the loose puck up, rattled it off the goalpost. It dropped in the crease, and as the Komets were trying to clear it, it may have hit a skate and gone in, but they find the puck behind the Komet goaltender, and the score tied 4-4, coming at the 16:06 mark.
So let's see who picked up the goal for him.
His 9th of the season, scored by number 20, Mario Lamoureux. Assisting on the goal, number 16, Justin Fox. Time to goal, 16 minutes, 6 seconds.
And one assist, Lamoureux gets the goal. Here's Quad City back again. Evanston this time with the puck. Front of the net, and they give it away again. The Komets right now look like they just don't know where they're going.
Well, good forechecking by right now.
Yeah, they're jamming them up pretty good. They almost got another one. And now they can't clear it again. Look out. Oh, it attaboy.
Yeah,
hanging on is Will, the goaltender, and he dived out to get that one as his teammates were not much in control of the goal crease.
Yeah, we've seen this Quad City team skate all period, not let up one bit.
No, they sure haven't.
They just kept the pressure on, and the Komets looking for a bit of a breather, and before you know it, they're picking up loose pucks and putting them in the net on us. So
they picked the wrong time to pick for the breather.
Yeah. Still 3:26 to go. We've got to get out of this period or get a couple of goals.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
Here we come
Not
again.
over this period.
Behind the net, Saul with it. Came back up the wall. Lead past Severin, going into the zone hard. Kept alive by Muirs. Muirs down the wall. Reaches for it. Can't finish it. Up it comes. Komets have it again. Severin couldn't do it. Here's the drive. Went high. Knocked down front of the net was Muirs. Komets have it again. Here's Severin. Out front trying for a shot. Severin's got it again. Here he goes wide again. Shot wide of the net. Just trickled through the corner. Picked back up. Good forecheck. Good hit that time by Perlini. Komets have it at their own zone. But the puck squirts loose behind the net. Who's got it this time? Komets way up in the air. And this one picked off a stick. That time Haney knocked it down and turned it up into the crowd. So face-off will be in the neutral zone. 2:44 to go. It is period number 2. Quad City back with 3. And right now we're looking at a 4-4 hockey game.
Yeah, 2:44 to go. Second period here. Back to center ice for the face-off. Komets and Quad City.
Here they come, looking for the draw. Picked off as Willette sends it into his defense. All right, Komets with it again. Here we come. Frazee going in deep. Front of the net. Nobody got there in time. Komets get it back again. Here it goes. Front of the net, given away by Willette. Picked back up, and Lamoureux sends it Fort Wayne zone. Broken up out to center. Here go the Komets. Pistilli. Pistilli going deep. Got a trailer up the middle. They couldn't make the play. Komets picked off in front of the net. Pistilli trying to handle it down deep. In goes Willette out front of the net. Nicely poke check loose by the goaltender Mosier. It was laying there big and fat, and this was a high shot right about eye level, and Mosier figured, geez, let's get a hold of this thing and reorganize.
Well, they're the Komets right now. Sent 3 men in deep, forced the play. The Quad City defense gave the puck up a couple of times, and a couple of whacks and scrambles around the front of the net there. But again, the goaltender Mosier was able to grab onto that puck that came from a shot from the slot and killed the play. But good forechecking by the Komets, and they turned it around quickly there.
Here we come. Komets control it. They drive it back in as wheeling away and firing was Daniels. Up they come, chasing their man behind the net, and he got away. Here's Christensen coming to center into the Fort Wayne zone, gets by the forecheck. And look out. Feeding a short pass up the wall as Daniels at center. Komets make a run for it. It's Szydlowski with it.
Walking in.
He's there. Shoots. Score!
Szydlowski, he had Fly going to the net. Fly took the winger. They both cut across in front of the defenseman and the goaltender. That's when Szydlowski cut to center ice, let the shot go. The screen was there. Top shelf. Goaltender had no chance. Nice shot, Szydlowski.
This kid's got a trigger, eh?
Yeah.
He's something else. His 18th goal of the year. And he'll either score him or give him whatever's best. He's got it going. And here's Sid, and he'll have some good assists on it, too.
Fort Wayne, common goal. His second of the game, 18th of the season, scored by number 27, Sean Szydlowski. Assisting on the goal, number 15, Mike Embach. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 21 seconds. Comet goal, second of the game, scored by 27 Szydlowski. Assist 15 Embach at 18-21.
Komets have to move it now, coming out of their own end, deflected in by Quad City. Down deep, Muirs gets a pop at it. They try to shovel it up. Here they come. It's Perlini, half wall right side. He's there. Shot. Good shot, but it missed everything.
Period. 1 minute.
And the Komets at their own line recycle. Here it is. Perlini coming back into the zone across the line. Here's the drive right out front, and the rebound pulled back off. Chasing it down, Perlini again. Couldn't finish it off, but Pistilli's got it this time. Sends it in, goes after it, can't play it. Still 40 seconds left as it's wide of the Fort Wayne net. Going in hard. The Fort Wayne D clears back up, and here comes Martin out of the zone. Given away, but Martin gets it back, and let's see, he puts it right back, same spot, but this time they're still trying to control it, but there was no control. A hand pass in the neutral zone by the Mallards nullifies the play and got the whistle with 26 seconds left. But Szydlowski, with his 18th of the season, puts the Komets back in the lead at 18-21.
And a good goal. He had his winger go to the net. The defenseman and the forward followed the winger, set the screen up. Szydlowski, great wrist shot, top shelf.
Here comes one more time going in. Look out as Mallards out front can't finish the play. Faille coming back with it. He's got nobody wide, but he sends it in on the wing right side in front of the net. Here we come again as it is going to be turned back up ice at the goal mouth. Out front that time, unable to tip it in, was Faille. They go to the wall. Up front he comes. Whistle blows. End of period 2. 5-4 Komets hold the lead. This is Komet hockey.
That's the delicious sound of bacon in Applebee's revolutionary new triple bacon all-in burger. They smash and sear bacon into 100% ground beef, then put more bacon on top and smother a buttery brioche bun with smoky bacon ranch sauce. The only thing that doesn't have bacon, the fries. But the free refills more than make up for it, and they're only at Applebee's. Free refills of fries available with all-in burgers for a limited time only. Participation may vary.
Join us for late-night half-price select appetizers, Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday after 10 p.m. See restaurant for details. Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report, presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, we're back ready to go as Icy's doing a little special ballet at center ice. He's got some of the craziest looking socks on I've ever seen, but he's part of the entertainment, and he's a pretty talented young guy. Well, we did what we had to do. Got the lead back at 18-21 with Szydlowski to make it 5-4 Komets at the end of 2. And that's a pretty valuable spot. What do we get? 31-18.
Yeah. They outshoot them 12-9, but for quite a while there, Quad City had taken a shooting lead, and then, of course, it tied the hockey game up with 2 goals. And then, fortunately for Szydlowski, came back at 18-21 and got his second of the evening and has got him ahead 5-4. But this game's far from being over the way this Quad City team is skating.
So right now, of course, there's a lot for Gary Graham to worry about as his boys hit that flat spot. Maybe better end at 2 than in 3, eh?
Well, you like to think that maybe it's starting to get a little more physical and play it out there, but this Quad City moves pretty good, and as I said before, it's hard to hit something that keeps moving all the time.
Yeah.
But they pass the puck, control the puck. When they send 3 men in, it forces the Komet defense into trouble. when we send 3 men into Quad City, they have trouble. So it's just a matter of how long and how many chances you get when you're in the other team's
almost
zone.
A mirror image, isn't it?
Yeah, they both play a similar style right now.
But you're right. There's been very little hitting anywhere on the ice. But like I say, you can't hit a moving target.
Yeah, they're moving pretty good out there.
So we'll see what's going to happen here in period number 3. As Szydlowski gives the Komets the lead, they really needed to go into that dressing room. They were leading by 4-2 at the end of 1, and then back comes Quad City. They make it 4-3, Perry at 14:29, and then it was Lamoureux at 16:06, and they had a few more chances after that as the Komets were dead in the water. But all of a sudden, the one shift comes along, and Sean Szydlowski's, that's only me, but I think he's by far the most rounded player on this hockey club. He can play offense, he can play defense, he's tough, and he's got one of the best wrist shots that I've seen in a long, long time. And he took command. He walked right up in the slot in traffic, and he had a good decoy breaking off the right side.
Yeah, Fly.
And just a minute, Fly came close enough, and the goaltender had to take a look at him. Sid let her fly, and the guy couldn't cover the corner.
Yeah, a nice pass by Embach to get it up to Szydlowski, and then, of course, Szydlowski waiting for Fly to cut. And as he cut across in front of the net, the winger went with him, the defensive moved, and Szydlowski just stepped in behind him, used him as a screen, and picked the top shelf.
Pulled the trigger, no doubt about it. And I don't care who you are or what the goaltender is, a shot like that, if you're not where you've got to be at the moment of impact, you don't get it.
Yeah, nobody picked Szydlowski up, and he had a split second to be wide open, and he made use of it.
So there we are at the end of 2. It is 5-4 Komets, and Joe Erck's going to come along here, and maybe we can come up with an answer on what the call was on that late story there, as the goaltender got knocked out, but no additional calls were made. We'll be back with Mr. Ernst. You stay where you are. This is Komet Hockey.
WOWO, AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher and less than Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Spies Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Spies. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Spies Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Spies family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komets' choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Okay, this is Mr. Tim Horton speak. No, it's not. It's Bob Chase, and I still don't have my cup of Tim Horton coffee tonight. What the heck's going wrong? And Joe Ernst likes Tim Horton coffee. And if you come up with coffee, you got to bring 2 cups. One for me, one for Joe. You like cream and sugar?
I do. Yep, I do.
One of each or what?
One of each. If they want to put a sweetener in there instead of sugar, I'm good with that too.
So I'll take, that's right, I'll take the cream and 2 sugars. Hooray, hurry. So now you know I let the secret out. Joe Ernst is here. And, of course, Joe, as the supervisor of all officials, one of the things I wanted to ask him was about a call made late in that period with contact at the goal when the Komet goaltender got knocked flat on his tush. Puck went in the net. There was conversation, and all of a sudden, back they go outside the blue line for the face-off, and we were wondering if it was a penalty, was it no goal, what it was, but Joe has the right. What was the story?
It was incidental contact, no goal, no penalty on that play, and the correct call, and the Quad City forward has to make an effort to avoid the goalie, and he was being steered in there a little bit, but he didn't really make much of an effort either. He turned and went in backwards, and it was the correct call made there.
It's easy to relax when somebody else has got a body on you.
Exactly.
Who, me? I didn't do that. Well, here we go again. Every time we talk to Joe, there's something going on somewhere up and down the line. And the something going is that the league just cooking right along, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, you know what, things are going well. And, you know what, I can't believe it's the first of the year almost.
Whoa, that's scary.
It is very scary.
Of course, the older you get, Joe, the quicker it goes.
Well, I'm starting to find that out.
You wait till you really get older.
Yeah, I know. I hear you on that one.
No doubt about that. But everything has gone well. We're looking forward now to getting into Toledo for the outdoor game.
Yeah, you know what, I was there for last weekend's game.
Oh, yeah.
And it is quite the scene. Wait till you see it.
11,000 in there for that one.
11,222.
Bingo.
And there wasn't a spot to stand around the whole outfield. The concourses, it was, you know what?
That's amazing.
They did an unbelievable job. We were a little bit nervous with the weather going in on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I was there on Friday, and we met with the guys on Friday and everything else, and the ice people were confident that, you know what, if we had a little bit of rain, it wouldn't hurt, and everything else. We had some showers first thing in the morning on Saturday, and we're like, uh-oh. And, you know, as the day went on, it stayed, you know, a little bit overcast, which was good, so we didn't have a lot of sun. And, you know, I think the temperature was around 40, maybe a little bit over 40, and it went off without a hitch, and, you know what, hats off to the Walleye as far as the organization for what they did. You know, we've met with them, and I was in there and met with them, you know, probably a month and a half ago, did a walkthrough and everything else before they had anything. And they had everything planned, every I dotted, every T crossed, and everything else. And it was smooth sailing. And the company that's doing the ice, everything was everything was top shelf. So I was just looking at the forecast. It's 36 and 40% chance of snow for Saturday.
Oh, way to go. We'll have a
so hopefully
snowball
maybe
fight.
drop a little bit, and we'll get some snow showers, which will be perfect. But you'll be in the comfy confines of the enclosed right there.
I wasn't going to tell him. I was going to make him think I'm suffering.
Yeah. We should put you right right where Mike Emmerich used to be, right in the, right there on the field and everything else.
Mike called me the other day and he says, you got all your snuggies ready to go for the outdoor game. And I said, well, Mike, you're not going to believe this. We're going to be sitting up in that warm press box behind the home plate. And he says, you're what?
Yeah.
Oh, he says, you're just a pussy cat. You can't do that. You got to go and get cold. And like Mike said, he'd researched it. And so far, since the initial game that was played in Buffalo, there were over 110 games played outdoors since then.
Wow, that's amazing.
And he said the best ice they ever had that he was a part of was Dodger Stadium in L.A. and the temperature was 60 degrees.
Really? That's amazing. That's amazing. Doesn't he live close to Toledo?
He lives up close to Port Huron on the river, on the St. Clair River's got a nice house.
You should get him to come down and do color with you on Saturday.
I'd love that, but now NBC is really up their schedule, and they're playing at least 3 to 4 games a week. And Mike said from here on in, he bought a new light suitcase so he can just grab it on the run.
Well, he'll be in Washington too for the
for the big ones
for the big one there, and what is it, Thursday? So.
But the thing about it is, hats off again to the Walleye Group, because you can't put an ice plant in for that period of time for less than almost $500,000.
Yeah, I don't know what the final cost was, but they've put some money in. The corporate people have been unbelievable from everything I've heard.
But boy, they're using it for a lot of things, and everybody's getting a chance to skate on it.
Yeah, there's public skating going on. There's some high school games. They've rented it to like the over 50 guys are playing.
Yeah.
I know some of the off-ice guys were telling us after the game that they had like 3 games playing on Sunday night and everything else. On Saturday, there's a college game, Bowling Green, and it's going by me now, but Bowling Green is playing their Saturday at noon, and they have the alumni game, and then the Walleye and the Comet game on Saturday night, and then finishes off, I think they have a tournament going on where they're going to play on Sunday, the kids tournament.
Oh, wow.
And then they're done.
They're going to help pay for that rascal that way, no doubt about it.
So they got something going on there every day until, all day and night until they finish up next Sunday.
Another dimension of the ECHL?
Yeah, I've been 24 years, and Mr. Kelly actually got to skate out there and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
He was there.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'll have to show you the video of that and everything, and he was in his glory. Didn't lose a smile the whole weekend.
What a beautiful man, eh?
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, Pat played with us for a very, very short time at one moment, and it was too bad. He was in Troy at that time, and he came and skated with us. But he's made an incredible career out of the game, and it's only fitting that the Kelly Cup is part of the rewards for being a winner at this level.
And he was in his glory. We went on the ice on Saturday after the Kalamazoo skated, and Ryan Creelan from our office brought a video camera, and we video cameraed him, and we put it on YouTube and everything else. So you said it was about a minute and a half long. He had his skates, his tracksuit, and everything else. So it was really, really good. So, but it was good. So you'll love the scenery there and everything else.
I'm waiting for it, Joe.
It's unreal.
We appreciate you coming back up again. Happy New Year to you.
To you.
And we'll see a lot of you this weekend.
We'll see you Friday, and we'll see you Saturday. I told Gary before the game I'm in the bandwagon again this week.
Bingo. Joe Ernst is my guest again, one of the second in command really in the ECHL. 5-4 Komets after 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third banking center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits in Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep
Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Thanks, sweetie. All right, are you ready? Face-off goes deep inside the Fort Wayne zone. They break back out, though, and send it half wall right side. Faille trying to dig it off the wall. Can't get it. Komets in deep, trying to get it still deeper. Can they do it? Now backing up a little, Szydlowski. Sid's there. He drives it. Oh, baby, was that a blast. Let her fly. Here they come the other way. 5-4 Komets hold that lead. Szydlowski with the important goal right now, and here come the Komets back up ice. Take a look. Who got caught from behind on that one? They bring it up front of the net. Look out, it's wide. Front of the net that time. Daniels was dancing around. I thought, get your feet out of there before you deflect it. Here they come up top again. All the way left. They're going to have a shot at it. A lot of traffic in front of the net, and they're, whoa, baby. Hard hit that time by Lee. Drives the D-man off the play, and they still control. Right now, they want it to happen and see if it's going. Boy, I guess, too. They're moving hard on the forecheck.
Creating
at the
mistakes
point, coming
giveaways.
right point, down up the slot. Whoa! Missing the deflection there was Jeff Lee. They've got it again. Out front, look out. Here they come. One more time, and the Komets can't even control it. Pulled down was the Komet D-man on the play. Now it's Embach who
finally
comes out
cleared it.
Yep. That line shouldn't be too tired. They couldn't get out of their own end. And the Komets
offside
again with
right
an
now. That
outside
gets a whistle.
play.
But
Yep.
wow.
Thank you.
They needed a break there. The Quad City came out hungry, and we're all over them. Forechecking, creating the giveaways. A couple got shots on goal. And again, Will was pretty strong.
We dodged the bullet, folks. That's what counts. This is Komet hockey.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Komets with the puck. They've got it a shot high as they forechecked hard in the zone. Komets kept it alive. All the way cross point, left side. Here it is. Another drive, that time by Martin, penetrated. They've got it again. Here it is,
Another
kicked
shot.
out again by Mosier.
Komets
After
starting
it
to
comes
pour it on.
Willett now. Yeah, they're going from end to end. Now we have it with Faille. Faille. They move it wide again. Pistilli's got it out at the point. Shoot. Here it comes again. Knocked down front of the net. After it, they come.
There's a penalty.
Penalty call against the Komets.
There's
It's
a little
going
slow
to be
getting the whistle, but
Severin, I believe.
Severin's going to get hooked, I believe, on it. Again, the Komets dumped it down into Quad City zone. They had possession. Quad City had trouble getting it out. They got all the giveaways. They were taking the shots. And finally, a penalty kills the play and sends the faceoff back down into the Komets zone. And the Komets will be a man short. So let's fight it off now, guys.
Hang on.
42 seconds. Komets 22-7. 2 minutes hooking.
It's a hooking call, all right. Here we come. Look out. Face-off out far. After it going hard all the way to the line is Faille. Tried to slide by the D. It didn't work out. And here they come. Back it comes. Quad City, Fort Wayne line. Boom. You have just met Mr. Krug.
Yeah, he stood him up right there in front of the Quad City bench. The
he slowed the rush. You got
line.
the offside, yeah.
Yep. So the face-off will stay outside. They'll regroup.
So we'll face it off outside the Fort Wayne line. Power play on right now for Quad City. Komets holding a 5-4 lead, as it was Sean Szydlowski who got the goal just before the end of the period at 18:21 to give us that lead. Quad City now. Matt Duffy taking a look, coming back up the middle. Lead pass good at center to Christensen. Into the zone they come, and again they stand their man up, and it's cleared length of the rink on a good play by the Fort Wayne D-man. That was Daniels. Here they come back in the corner. Around they come out to center ice. Can't finish it off. Cross rink. It's finally chased down as Quad City trying to find the guy to break. Lee coming, has to turn back for Quad City. Now sends it up the wall. Big collision right at center ice. As Frazee had it. Look out. Shot saved.
Again.
Man, what a shot. Here they come wide, left side. Picked back up on the half wall right by Duffy. Back in the corner, up the middle. Komets can't hold that one. But here's Pistilli.
Gets it out.
Pulled down. Penalty called. It'll be a trip. I thought Pistilli fell down.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a good call on it, but we'll take it right now as that'll even it up.
We sure needed it, yeah.
For 46 seconds.
We needed it.
And then Komets will go on power play. So a bit of a break there. 4-on-4 right now. Face-off goes down into Quad City zone.
All right, the tripping call gives us the even Steven at the moment. This is Komet hockey.
It's the Silverado year-end event. Time to get the Chevy Silverado on your list. With the best offer of the year on the most awarded pickup of 2014. There's no better time than now. But hurry in. The last of the 2014s are going fast. Now during the year-end event, and only at your Chevy dealer. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
This is Komet Hockey.
Move it. Yes. Komets now
Offside,
into the zone. Offside as Muir tried to get a rush on. In 13 seconds, the Komets will have some power play time.
Yep, face-off will go outside the blue line, and the Komets will change up and get a power play kill out there, because in 13 seconds, they will be on power play time.
Here comes the big guys.
Yeah.
As they'll have Szydlowski out on a point when the time comes. He's up forward right now, or yep.
No, he's under defense.
That's right. We're still short-handed, but Sid got the puck anyway. Komets burn it up with 10 seconds left behind his own net. Now is James Martin for the K's. They have 2 on the forecheck so far, and Martin waiting around until he can get rejoined. Now we're back with a power play. Off they come. Komets have the spare man on. Up the wall, back it comes to Martin. Martin on the wing, right side, Szydlowski. In goes Sid, takes a look. He's got to find his guy. Came up the far wall. Embach after it. And Embach lands a pretty good shot. But, oh, that time almost taking the route too long was Martin. Komets coming up, and they leave it at the zone as Embach just kind of left it sitting there. Now he's got to go back for it again. All right, here we come. Embach lost it again, but he chased it down, and he's got it. He's still got it. Into the zone he goes. He's deep behind the net. He's ridden off the play by McMillan. Puck comes loose, chipped away. After it comes Willett, kept alive by Szydlowski. And Willett overskated the pass, and here comes Manfredo. Manfredo coming in. Oh, look out. It's a drive.
Will gets a piece of that.
Yeah, just barely. Look at this crazy stuff. All right, Komets, out at center, and it's a good thing they had a man crossing over, and we double it back in our own zone. Severn can't play. Severn trying to get to it. Here's Szydlowski, puts it back onto the defense, and Krug coming up ice, and they're all even as stepping onto the ice was Lee at the last second. They flip this one deep into the zone as Szydlowski comes off. They change their line. We're still 5-4 with 13:50 left in this match. And here comes Quad City again. Good back check that time by Pistilli, but he couldn't steal the puck. Good hit that time as Saul goes in, stands his guy up. Big scramble in front of the net. Komets have it. Here's Pistilli. Turning away. Cross rink to Saul on the right D. Looking. Saul behind the net trying to wait. The rest of his line now is out there. And he's got one forecheck. It's Haney, and Haney's not letting anybody get by him at the moment. Haney's sticking right in there. Says, if you're going to do it, I'm going to get you. And he gave him the second choice rather than making it work. Here we come. Back up ice Komets on the goal. Muir is tripped on the play. Down he goes. No penalty on this one.
Caught.
And they give him away on a puck. Score.
They got caught. Saul went up the ice, and they did not give the puck to Saul, who headed up the boards. They got checked at the blue line. Quick pass up the center. In they went. Final, I think it was.
Yeah.
Fiddler.
Short-handed goal or even strength?
No, even strength, I believe.
All right.
But a top shelf goal as he broke in. And they just waited, picked the puck up, and caught the Komets trying to get up ice too quick.
This is Komet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn next to the Memorial Coliseum is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Little pushing and shoving.
A little play, yeah. Szydlowski came in to help his buddy Faille out.
Yeah.
Puck lays in the goal crease and no harm done, and they'll change him up right here and now.
Yeah, they're still talking right now, and we'll see if anything comes. The linesman staying between them as they're doing a little talking.
Yeah, Szydlowski is having a pretty good conversation there with Jeff Lee.
Yeah.
And they'll change him up, get him off the ice. Sid's still looking back. He's not the last word. The final word.
Face off in Quad City.
Well, 5-5. Our work's cut out for us now, no doubt about it. And this one went high over the top of the net, picked back up on the right wing, and here's Joe Perry breaking out at center, going left side into the zone. They go, a shot, and a goal. Rebound, yep, right to the stick. Off the shot. Let's see who's got the goal.
Looked like an instant play as Quad City went down the left side. The puck carrier was a winger way over here on the far side.
Evanston.
He let a shot go down low. The goaltender kicked it out right into a crowd. There happened to be a Quad City in the middle of it, and he gets it in the open side. They go ahead 6-5.
Yeah, that's at 11:01. No, I mean 8:01. Well, folks, do you hear the alarm on the Fort Wayne bench yet or not?
And number 4, Mike Manfredo. Time to goal, 8 minutes, 1 second. Quad City goal, second of the game, scored by 11 Evanston. That's a 17 Perry and 4 Manfredo at 8:01.
All right, here we come. Komets with the play, going deep on their own zone. And, I mean, their forecheck is not letting anybody off the hook.
They're skating hard, and they're staying up with the Komets.
And they're going for it right away. They're not standing back halfway. They're make sure you don't have any chance to think about it. And if you're not thinking quick enough, you're in trouble. Now they come back up. It's knocked down as Krug couldn't play it. They're just pinching the boards, and we're trying to go up the boards every trip. And as we move it away, trying to dig it out in front of the net, here it comes. They give it away again. We're going to get another one. Whoa, baby.
Will makes the save
there. All right, here we come now, flipped way up in the air. This will be in no icing. Okay, gotcha. They're ahead now, 6-5 with 11 minutes left in this match, and the Komets better not only check the scoreboard, but also themselves, because Quad City are really taking a look at this. Here comes another one. Third man in. Oh, just missed another goal. Here they come back up top. Another one just missed as Fox in front of the net. Komets come to center. Here's Faille. Long cross-rink pass into the zone. Szydlowski follows the play. It came back up the left wall, and they're on their way at center ice, moving in. Justin Fox drops it off on the play. Komets get it back. Here's Szydlowski leaving it on the play. Into the zone we come again to Embach, and he lost it going deep. Faille chased it down. Komets in a line change. Szydlowski gets a pretty good hit on his guy, but here they come the other way. Another good hit that time by the D-man Beaupré, but here the Komets again have to move into the zone, left up top, and another hard hit that time is Faille. Couldn't get it down deep enough to make it play, and it's one more time Quad City coming back at center ice. They're moving the puck like crazy, and the Komets are on their heels. Here we come back up ice. Go for it. They leave it alone on another sloppy pass.
Sloppy pass.
Into the zone. Here we come. These little soft passes in your own end, you got to snap them because your guy is trying to move out and break up ice, and what do? Here's another shot in front of the net. Komets have it. Here we come. Lead pass good into the line. Here we go again. Sent deep in the corner that time, taken away from Martin. Trying to get it off behind the net, far side. It's Pistilli, can't play, but the D-man Manfredo picks it up for Quad City, sends it back, Fort Wayne zone. In we come, and Ouellette couldn't catch up to it. They come loose with the puck into the zone, and they're getting a little sloppy too, thank you. Komets now get the puck at their line. Here we come. Krug back up ice, feeds it off to his D. Flipped over center ice, and there,
we got it. We beat him to it.
Whoever was chipping the puck, that would have been Severin. Here they come at the point. He gives it away. And here it comes back into the zone. Komet D skating hard all the way down in the corner. Can't finish off the play. They get a man out front. Still can't play it. Here they come. Komets back up with the puck again. Moving it nicely at center into the zone. Muir's all the way in the corner for Severin. He's got it. Severin's got it. They jam him hard to the wall. Grasso roughing him up. Komets had to go to center ice to play it again. Cross rink they come with the play. Picked up again as Martin off the Fort Wayne defense, trying to find some room. Here he comes all the way up ice to Faille. Faille outskates his check, but he had to slide the puck so far away that it's taken away again. Komets back. Here's Faille one more time, all the way deep in the far corner. Embach after it, drives his guy off the plate. Komets get the shot. It deflects down. And here they come at the line. Komets try to fight for the biscuit. They get it back as Szydlowski still got it. He just kicked it behind him that time, and now they put it right on goal at the other end. No icing there. 7.5 to go in this game. We're trailing it. Here they come. In goes Szydlowski. Here's Sid again looking around. Got to find somebody. Down in front of the net trying to knock it down. Can't do it.
Embach
way up high, trying to get fancy, lost it again. He was 2 feet from the blue line. He had no place to dump it.
Offside.
Yeah, he dragged his foot just before the puck got to him. So with 7:24 left in this match, we trail it by 1. And this is Komet Hockey.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, we come to center ice for the face-off. Schrocky and the crowd, they just showed him up on the Teletron. And the Komets get it back. What are they going to do with it? They come out front. Here they come up top. Shot off the side of the net. Couldn't finish it off. Comets get it back again. Whoa, in front of the net. Frazee missed it.
Comets
turned alive back
now.
in the corner. Willette's got it. What's he going to do with it? He still got it, but now he sends it back to Frazee. It bounced over his stick. And here comes Quad City back with the puck all the way to center. They got a loose man at the Fort Wayne line. Right into the slot. Here they come. Whoa, great save there.
A piece of it, yeah.
Almost not. And they just knew their open man was cutting on the wide side, and there was nobody in there. In fact, they're playing us like we came to play them. And they're staying weak side, and they're getting all kinds of chances on us. Here they come into the zone again. Komets with it. You got to think. You can't stand around and try to love the puck. You got to move it. And they're not doing it. They're chasing us right off the play. Here we come. Up ice. This time it's Embach. Cross rink into the zone. Here comes Daniels going deep. Daniels still has it. Now around behind the net. Komets with it again. Turn back up ice to Faille. Faille drops it behind him. Blind pass. Manfredo picking it up. Here they come to center. Komets have it. Faille had it. He's knocked flat on the play. In they come. Bouncing around with the puck again. It's in feet. Can't play. Embach had it. Couldn't finish. Another one. They're cutting wide on the right side, and that right winger's coming in hard. And Perry again was open, but they just couldn't hit him. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, come on. This grab it with my skate thing. But you got to put it in the right place so they know how to take a pass as well, I suppose. But here we come. Into the zone hard. It's going to be Perlini going deep. But it goes right back to center. Komets out with it. Here's Nelson at the line. Got the shot away. Komets go in deep. Krug holds his guy off the puck. Around it comes at center, and the Komets couldn't catch it again. Now they've got it again. All right, moving it. Moving hard to the line goes Perlini. In he goes. He shoots. Save as he had Mosier all tied up on that one.
Yep. Down to 5-12. Komets down by 1. Trying to get that tie-in goal.
This is Komet Hockey.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation will vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we have a face-off in the Quad City zone off to the right of their goaltender, Evan Mosier. 36-27 shots on goal favor the Komets, but up it comes on the point. Dump to center, foot race on with this one as it is brushed away by Martin. Still kept at the blue line. Let's hang on and move it. All right, back we come. Up the middle. It's deflected and going long in the corner, going after it. Willette can't get to it. Where is it? He still got it. Now back in the corner. It's going to be played instead by Frazee. Out at the point. From the point, the drive.
Good shot.
Came right out front. They had a guy in the slot. That would have been who? Willette, and he couldn't get a stick on it. Here we come. They make their line change. The D coming back with a play. Oh, no. Touch pass as Embach just flat gave it away in his own end. Here we come again. Faille moving it up. Nobody around at all. No icing call, though, as they hustle back to pick it off. Round behind the net. Good forecheck that time by Embach. Out ice they come. 3 men down. Dumping it into the Fort Wayne zone. Jeff Lee's going to follow it, but it's picked off by Joey Leach. He's right back at center ice. In it goes, and this will be an icing call as they had to make the play. So we're looking at 4:01 left in this match. Komets down by 1. This is Komet Hockey.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain Cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
I love my coffee. And sure, I can get it anywhere, but I don't want that coffee. I want great tasting coffee. So I go to the guys who care about coffee as much as I do. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Coffee experts who source and roast their own beans and serve it the way I like it. And now, they have a great new dark roast blend. It has a rich, full flavor with a smooth finish. Just one more thing to love. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting food, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
And now, back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Here we come. Komets over center ice, trying to chip it in the zone, but it's broken up at the blue line. And they're doing a little running here right now, as Muir's pretty well upended his guy. Nobody coming after him. Another bad pass down in front of the net, all the way to the corner, and goes Muir. Comes up with the puck, sends it behind him. They got a point man open, didn't get it to him. Now they've got it there. Here we come. It's blocked in front of the net. Kept alive again.
Krug
haven't let it get out at neutral ice as nobody was back to cover for him. All right, here it is. Saul looking back up the middle all the way to the Quad City blue line, and they just put it right back up the middle at the Comet corner, and a big bounce, and Krug gets knocked off the play. Here they come back around the zone. Nobody prepared for that one either. Saul around the far wall, turned back in the corner. They can't get out of their own end. And right now it's Quad City with it again. Saul missed his check. They try to move it up front. All the way to center ice finally, as it's now played by Quad City. Back down the wall left side, dumped into the Fort Wayne zone left. All the way in front of the net. There it is. Oh, great save. As they got a good shot. Pusa came right in and drilled him. Here they come, putting it deep in the corner. Pistilli around behind the net, trying to make a play. Takes his guy off the puck. But here comes Quad City again. All the way cross rink. It's Evanston going in. He's got a couple already. Trying to move it in front of the net, and the Komets get it back. Hurry. Moving it up ice. It's Pistilli. Pistilli by you. Can't stick handle.
They're going to catch you. They're back checking pretty hard right now.
Sure they are. If there's any time you want to move the puck, it's now when you trap the back checker.
Yeah, they're still in deep for checking and bottling us up again.
Here's Faille trying to move out of the zone. He's got it so far, but he tried to carry around the D again, and they're standing us right up in the neutral zone with a trap.
Yep, they smell it right now. Minute 30 seconds.
Minute and a half left in this one, and we're giving it to them. Here we come into the zone, around the corner, Faille. He's out behind the net. They've got him again. It came loose, turned back up the wall. Komets keep it alive, and now dumped to center. We can't get the goaltender out yet. Here they come again. Szydlowski going in. They try to follow the play. Behind the net, dumped way up in the air by Nelson, all the way to center ice. Komets get it back. We got to go the other way. All right, here's Szydlowski. In he goes. Now Sid tries to stick handle. That doesn't work either. Komets go cross rink as they move it wide. Extra man's on. Off behind the net, they block it again. They're going to have an empty net. Here they come.
The red line now.
And they got a man out front and missed the net.
No icing.
Here we come. Move it. Leach up ice. Here they come to the line. 45 seconds. Chipped over the side, and the goaltender's got it, and he gets the whistle. Sure, why not?
That's what they wanted. Dump it in, give it to the goaltender. He'll freeze
for the face-off. All right, we have 42 seconds left, and the Komets trail at 6-5 over Quad City, and this is Comet Hockey.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Schegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne. You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, here we come with the face-off deep inside the Quad City zone. Goaltender out at the other end. We lose the face-off. It came around the far wall. Szydlowski keeps it alive, moving it in the corner. Now they've got it again. Pistilli behind the net, but he gives it away to McMillan. And McMillan is tied up on the play. They jam it in the zone again. Still can't play it. Chasing it down at center ice is going to be Martin.
20 seconds.
Here's Martin cross rink. Got to move it up into the zone. Tipped nicely on the play. Front of the net. It's wide at the goal mouth. Cleared back to center again. Hurry. 14 seconds left. Move it. Move it. Martin coming up. Bad pass.
Not going to get time.
Sid gave it away. That's it.
Net.
Empty net is there, and we will put it away right there and now. Szydlowski just flat gave it away. Right on the stick of number 10, Lee.
Well, I don't think we had enough time anyways. There's only 4 seconds on the clock, and we were still at center. So they're going to lose the hockey game here by two goals.
1956.
Give Quad City a lot of credit. They skated hard tonight.
Oh, yeah. They wanted it, and they took it.
They skated hard tonight.
Yeah, they took our game away from us is what they did. They just flat out skated it. They forechecked hard. They made everything work. Here we get a long shot, kicked out nicely by Mosier. Buzzer sounds, period over, game over. 7-5 in favor of Quad City. This is Comet Hockey.
Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Comet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop.
That's the delicious sound of bacon in Applebee's revolutionary new triple bacon all-in burger. They smash and sear bacon into 100% ground beef, then put more bacon on top and smother a buttery brioche bun with smoky bacon ranch sauce. The only thing that doesn't have bacon, the fries. But the free refills more than make up for it, and their own